Benowitz was led to believe that there was a secret underground base located near Dulce, New Mexico. He began flying there in his plane to check out the area.
Eventually what happened was they began to mess with him, and some extraterrestrials, a group of grey extraterrestrials that were working with the military in the Dulce base. Benowitz's radio equipment had been able to intercept the communications between the extraterrestrials and the human operators in the base, in the underground base. So Dulce becomes a point of focus for Benowitz, and he trains his equipment there, and he has some high-speed photographic equipment there as well, and he's actually able to photograph some of the ships, some of the UFOs going into the mesa, where you actually have a kind of vibrational shift in some of the craft.
And the more he dug into it, he found himself exposed to even more nightmarish stories, many of them coming from Dulce. For example, a lot of these insiders, whistleblowers if you like, claimed to him that all sorts of unspeakable experiments were being undertaken in the Dulce base. People were being used as guinea pigs, if you like, in bizarre genetic experiments, splicing alien and human DNA together and creating strange half-human, half-alien creatures. And reportedly there were hundreds and hundreds of people kept in the Dulce base in cages, you know, the people who go missing every year, that kind of thing.
So Benowitz did strongly believe that there was an underground base at Dulce, New Mexico. I don't think he was necessarily far off, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't necessarily discredit what Benowitz thinks. I think it's entirely possible that there was and may even still be some underground activity near Dulce. First of all, just generally speaking, it is documented and known that no later than the 1960s did the United States Navy have detailed plans to build deep underground facilities, deep underground military bases, DUMBs, in various parts of the United States and globally. And that not just under the ground, but under the ocean floor. We have illustrations, drawings of this at the time by illustrators who were hired by the Navy to do this. Now, whether they did it or not is another question, but certainly they were thinking about this. And by the way, the expense, the money, the technology, all of that was totally doable in the context of 1960s. So it could be done. All you need to do for an underground ocean base is extract oxygen out of the water. And we know how to do that. We've done that since the 50s. Have a source of energy down there and you can play ping pong and under nice fluorescent lighting for days and weeks and months. No problem. Underground bases are not difficult. Underground bases under the mountains, ditto.
In northern New Mexico, animals are being found drained of blood with organs removed. Black helicopters were seen flying around the area, strange lights, UFOs, and it all revolved around this huge mesa which overlooks Dulce, called the Archuleta Mesa. One of the intriguing theories is that there exists within and below this huge mesa some sort of fortified alien installation, an extraterrestrial base, if you like. And certainly since the 1970s, right through to the present day, a lot of research has been done into the Dulce area to try and answer that question. Are extraterrestrials living under New Mexico in the Dulce area?
Yeah, back in the 1950s in Farmington, there was an armada of UFOs seen going from Farmington eastward towards Dulce. Terrified everybody, made the newspapers, and then nothing.